In a motion for summary judgment in a car accident case in New York, why do we need to have the police report certified as a business record? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me. I'll share with you the answer. Hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. First, a motion is nothing more than a formal written request to the court asking the court to take some type of action. A motion for summary judgment is a request to the court that basically says, Judge, we believe we're entitled to a judgment now on a particular issue of law in this case. Let me give you an example and tell you what I mean. So let's say the case involves a car accident where you were hit in the rear by another driver. You're stopped at a stop sign or at a traffic light. In that instance, we would ask the court for summary judgment on the issue of who is responsible in this particular accident. And we believe that we are right. And in order to show the court that we're right, we would ask the court for an immediate judgment on the area of liability to show that we did nothing wrong, that the driver of the other car was negligent or careless and caused this accident, and they are fully responsible. Now, you should know that when we make a motion for summary judgment, literally we are short-circuiting the litigation process. And what that means is we don't need to go through the entire litigation process, wait till trial, and then take a verdict in order to get the answer of who's responsible in this particular situation. Instead, we can ask the court, Judge, we believe that we are entitled to judgment on the issue of who's responsible. And let me tell you why. And when we do that, we have to support our position as if we are going to trial. Now, what does that mean? It means that we have to show the court all the evidence that we have to validate and support our claim that we're right and the defense is wrong. And in order to do that, we have to include all the documents, we have to include all the necessary evidence in the same manner as if we are going to trial and we are introducing that particular evidence at the time of trial. In a car accident case where you were hit in the rear, one of the things we would need to do is introduce the police record. Now at trial, when we subpoena the police record into court, one of the things that we have to do is authenticate it. Otherwise, how does the judge and how does the jury know that this is truly the same police report that was used and written up by the police officer who appeared on the scene? So at trial, what we would have to do is bring in the police officer and have the police officer testify about the authenticity as well as the accuracy and the fact that this report was prepared in the ordinary course of business and that it was kept in the ordinary course of business and filed with the police precinct. And now, this way the jury will understand that this is an authentic report. It constitutes a report that the policeman is required to prepare when he arrives at an accident scene. And then we offer the document into evidence. Now, when we short-circuit this process by making a motion for summary judgment, we have to do the same exact thing. We have to authenticate whatever evidence and whatever reports we have. So how do we do that? Well, we would have to ask the police officer or somebody in the police department to authenticate the particular report. So why do I share this information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the litigation process here in the state of New York. You know, chances are you're watching this, you probably have questions or concerns about your own particular accident. Well, if your matter happened here in the state of New York and you have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is what I do every single day, and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Jerry Oginski here in New York. Thanks for watching.